This is the journey to one Africa. Hey everybody, this is Mika and welcome back to SNOA. Guys, another beautiful day. I hope everybody's doing fine. If you're new to this family, please subscribe, like, and follow us on social media. But also you can support this family by clicking the links in the description. We have PayPal, we have Patreon, we have memberships here on YouTube, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Thanks. You can all use all of them and it's gonna be amazing. Guys, we have updates here going on in Kenya. Yesterday I was here sharing some of the updates in Kenya, but today as well we have update, and this is quite surprising, but you know, let's see. I would love to read this news, share with you guys my concern and my thoughts, and also feel free to share yours as well. So Kenya government plan to reinstate some taxes to raise $1.2 billion. Kenya's government plans to reinstate unpopular taxes, aiming to raise $1.2 billion amidst struggles to pay off debt, according to Finance Minister John Mbadi. The announcement has sparked criticism from Kenyan following protests against rising living costs that led to a controversial finance bill being dropped. The youth-led protest movement declared the demonstration will continue as over 50 people have died since the protest began in mid-June. How was the reinstatement of the taxes affected President Ruto's administration? The reinstatement of the taxes has led to the renewed calls for President Ruto's resignation. Furthermore, fierce public and political outcry previously led to significant changes in President Ruto's cabinet, indicating substantial pressure and discontent within the governance and police landscape. And what economic concerns are associated with abandoning the 2024 finance bill? The initial abandonment of 2024 finance bill led to downgrades by Moody's and Fitch. These downgrades were due to the concern over Kenya's ability to service its $78 billion debt, highlighting significant economic risk tied to the country's financial decision and stability. Okay, what has been the public and political reaction to the reinstatement of these taxes? The public reaction has been predominantly negative, with ongoing protest and criticism from both citizen and opposition lawmakers. Youth-led movements have vowed to continue protest over the rising cost of the living and police brutality claims. Opposition lawmaker Robert Mbui has also accused Finance Minister Mbadi of doublespeak regarding his commitment to not increasing taxes and described the reintroduction plan as a mistake. All right, guys, that will be it. But I really want to know your opinion, guys, from the news you hear here. But I'll share with you my thoughts, and please feel free to use the comment section. I would love to learn and to hear your opinion as well. Okay, this is quite surprising because Gen Z and the people of Kenya have been demonstrating for a long time now, for a couple months, and 50 people have been killed already by the police of Kenya because these people, they did not want tax to be increased in their lives, you know, due to the difficulties and hardship of lives right now in Kenya. There's been a skyrocketing of the prices of almost everything, which is not just happening in Kenya, it's happening, to be honest, in so many countries in Africa, basically in the whole entire world. But in Kenya, it seems to be it has been a little bit severe, and people have been raising up their concern. Nobody's been listening, but in fact, they have been trying to bring more taxes, taking more money from the ordinary folk in order to raise money to pay debt. So the thing is this: it is very important to pay taxi. Everybody should pay taxi to their country. That is must, because our countries are being run by the tax. But the problem is this: when you pay your tax and the money is not well spent in the government. Magufuli said this when he came to a regime in Tanzania. He realized two problems: that there's mismanaging of resources and misuse of public money. So these two problems, they're the big issues in Africa: mismanagement of the resources and misuse of the public funds. So what does it mean? Mismanagement of the resources basically is like, some people are coming here to take our minerals and everything, and they don't pay tax. Why? Because they cut some deals with the leaders, and they don't really pay the tax that they're supposed to pay. Instead, they're giving a pocket money to the leaders, and then they're able to just go ahead, with our minerals and all the natural resources that we have. A big problem we see in Congo. What is happening right now? There's an mpox outbreak from Congo soon after kicking away UN peace breakers. It's not a coincidence, guys. And now, I'm gonna come talk about this because vaccine have been imported back to Congo. This, God forbid, man. All right, I'm gonna talk about that in the next news. But the thing is this, that because of mismanagement of the resources, Africa has been benefiting other countries away from the continent for so many years. And Europe and United States, even Asia right now, they are benefited from what comes from Africa. And Africans are struggling, and they don't have nothing. They don't have anything in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing is going on in Africa. There's no development. There's no well-being of our people's life. Why? Because somebody else is using our resources, mismanagement of the resources, and all the blame goes to the leadership, because they're the one who are in charge with all of this, and they are supposed to manage well. They're supposed to cut good deals in order for our countries to benefit, and not otherwise. All right, misuse of money, misuse of public money. It's basically the money is there for developing projects in the continent, but this money, they're going in the pocket. Most of African leaders, they have apartments in Dubai, they have mansion in the United States, they have a bank account offshores in UK and other countries out there, in Switzerland and anywhere. Most of them, and these money, they're not their personal money, they're government money. Why? They're investing them outside of the country so that even when they want to trace that money, they'll never find it here. And therefore, they're not legally allowed to trace that money outside of the countries. No, unless if you talk to the government outside of that country. And that's why they prefer to go to Dubai, because it's open place for a lot of international businesses and all those stuff. They have apartments, they have hotels, they have everything mentioned in other countries. The most richest people in the continent, it's not Dangote, it's not those businessmen you see. No, they're leaders. They're the most richest people. And a lot of money they are holding for themselves. You guys, what happened to Bongo in Gabon, how much money he had in his own house. But that is just one leader, but that's how it is in African countries. So trying to increase tax in order to pay debt that you own, the debt that you actually borrow money from outside and you misuse that money. There's a lot of corruption in the country, and money is not being managed and used well. What do you expect? People, of course, they're going to react. But imagine if people, they see development projects are going on, there's no cases of corruption, people will be willing even to pay more money because they see their country is being developed, and that's what the people want to see. So now they've been protesting, 50 people have been killed already, and you are announcing that you're going to reinstate the taxes. Oh my goodness. I don't know what is going to happen in Kenya, but my personal opinion, this is not the right move, and that movement of Ruto must go. I'm really afraid that it's not going to stop. I think there should be another way to do that. And I think one of the, I want to give solutions. One of the solutions that is supposed to be done is no corruption in Africa. If you get rid of corruption, if you get rid of the corrupted people, I'm telling you, you'll be surprised how much money the country has. That first. Second, all these big businessmen and all these international organizations that we have signed treaties with them, who are taking a lot of percentages of our resources and our money, and we get nothing out of it. We need to revise them again, because that's where the money is. Money is not in the hands of the people, common wananchi, by increasing taxing. No, money is in the resources that God has blessed us with in the continent. We need to manage them well in order to create wealth generation for our next generation and for our countries, but not by taking more money from people. Why? Because the economy is bad, people are not making money, and you want to take more money from the people. No, it's not going to work. And that's why people are demonstrating, and they don't want it to happen, and they don't want your leadership. Why? Because you're taking, people, they have nothing, and you want to take nothing from the nothing people. Okay, not nothing people. People have nothing, and you want to take nothing from people who have nothing. Does not make sense. And people who have money, they have their corruptions, they rob everything. They want to rob from the common wananchi, ordinary folk. And that's why the gap between people who have and people who not have in the continent, it's more. Why? Because people who have, they just consume for themselves, they just have, and leaders, you know each other and you know what is happening, but you don't deal with that. You go to the common man. Why? Because they don't have voice. Well, this is not going to happen, because Swahili Nation One Africa, we are the voice to the muteless. We're not voice to the voiceless, because we believe everybody has a voice. We're the voice to the muteless. Those people who are muted, we are here to speak on behalf of them. They send us here to stand in this gap and to proclaim and to declare that no, get rid of corruption, manage well your resources, don't misuse the public money. And I'm telling you, this issue that we're struggling with, they're no longer gonna be there. Guys, please let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts about this news. I would love to hear and to read your thoughts. Appreciate, guys. God bless.